All right, I think Aidan Hutchinson is one of 5 finalists for the Pepsi NFL Rookie of the Year. Make sure I'm backing out. Using my mirrors. Take all Detroit Lions top playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all sharing the video with everybody. We're 1,000 from 10,000, so appreciate y'all there. So yeah, share the video, thumbs up. And I kind of, at some point this year, I'll step up more to marketing and expanding, more live streams. You see more promos going around. Might start upload some content on Instagram or something about the Lions real quick, some short reels or something. I don't know, Pistons and stuff. So I got a plan. To expand outside of YouTube. It has to happen. I should have did it or been completed doing it, but I do appreciate y'all, man. I really do. So, yes, the Tyreek Woolen kid, I think it was like a 4th, 5th, 6th round pick of Seattle. Sauce Gardner, cornerback, Detroit. He's from Detroit. Went to Cincinnati with the Jets. He got his own sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't eat there a lot. I don't have bad experiences there. I think first time I ate there was 2016. Yeah, they nachos be banging though. I like some of their wings too. I'm a garlic parm guy, and I love their garlic parm sauce, but I'm more of a dry rub guy. But their sauce is good though. And that Asian zing just slaps. So I haven't tried this sauce, but shout out to him. Kenneth Walker III. I mean, you gotta remember he started off this year slowly with some injuries. Had 1,000-yard rushing. When he went out, Seattle Seahawks offense kind of sputtered. So he's in Chris Olave, Ohio State wide receiver. I guess Garrett Wilson just missed the cut. He had a good year too. Honestly, he had a really good year, but with the quarterback play dropping off, when they lost Breece Hall and Zach Wilson lost his confidence, he also kind of like faded a little bit too, but he was awesome. We seen him in the Detroit Lions game. He was awesome, bro. He was a really, really awesome receiver. Chris Olave, I don't watch a lot of Saints games, but I seen him. He looked good too. They both was good. It was a preference, going into the draft, which one you rather have, and they both big time. And Andy Dalton, a little bit more seasoned down there. I still think they probably need to get him another receiver and quarterback down there in New Orleans, but yeah, big time. Ohio State, they do a great job recruiting skill positions. Overall. But and then Aidan Hutchinson. So I don't know if it's going to be a defensive player of the year too, and offensive rookie of the year, or just overall rookie of the year. Kenneth Walker going over 1,000, missing like the first couple games of the season. He got stats. And that's I was listening to an interview on Knuckleheads with Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson, and they was talking with Tyson Chandler, and he was saying how he never kind of got any defensive accolades, defensive player of the year, and nothing like that. And because it wasn't, they was going with guys with more stats and numbers driven. And that's what these awards are about, numbers and stats driven. That's why Mahomes is going to win it this year. And Jalen Hurts was coming MVP this year. That's why Jalen Hurts was coming on hot too statistically, and then he got injured just like Carson Wentz did. So bad juju with the Eagles, but that's why it's hard for cornerbacks to get that recognition. I think Charles Woodson, he won Heisman Trophy. He was a Heisman Trophy winner. My favorite college football player that I watched, period, growing up, whatever. Him. And then it was Ricky Williams. He won Defensive Player of the Year too when he left for the Raiders and joined Green Bay Packers. But you got to understand too, because he played us twice that year. Obviously played us twice that year. He played with Packers. He was getting sacks, picks. He kind of switched to that nickelback hybrid safety position, man. And got hurt in the Super Bowl that year. But yeah. He was guys that he could rush, pick. He was able to get those stats. He made a lot of big turnovers, fumbles, and stuff that year, and it was stat driven. So with cornerbacks, it's good to have a reputation of Reeves Island, the lockdown. They don't want to throw it that way. But to win those type of awards and the rookie of the year, you got to get pick sixes, picks, But now with deep analytics and pro football focused numbers, it's kind of changing the game. And Sauce Gardner was amongst the best in the league. And Tyreek Woolen was, I'm pretty sure he wasn't too far away neither. So credit to them. Olave, I didn't look at his numbers, but I know he had a good year. I know he had a good year. Obviously, Kenneth Walker, he went bananas. So, you know, Aidan Hutchinson, he had 3 picks. Did he have a pick 6 or something like that? Some forced fumbles and stuff. So yeah. So Aidan Hutchinson had sacks too. I think when he ended up at 9.5, 10, almost 10 sacks. So, you know, and he was doing well in Detroit. And I didn't have a ton of help throughout the year. It was help coming in and out and rotating in and out. So, you know, I'm happy with any of these young brothers winning, honestly. But obviously, the 2 local guys, you know, and obviously Aidan Hutchinson probably having the edge, being a Detroit Lion, staying in the great state of Michigan, going to Michigan. Me watching what he did this season, being able to see it firsthand, having the stats, having the analytics, playing well against the run, doing multiple positions across the line, dropping in coverage, getting picks. I mean, way more freakish athlete than I thought he was. So yeah, I'm gonna go with him. I would say he won it, but all these guys are fantastic. Throwing Garrett Wilson in there, he was fantastic. Kayvon Thibodeaux came on hot last year at the end of the year. But yeah, I'm gonna roll with Aidan. You know, and I love what Sauce did. But I believe Aidan got more picks than Sauce. I know people want to throw into that Sauce and all that stuff, and I get it. But Sauce did have DJ Reader, had some dogs on that side of the defense. Aidan Hutchinson, his road dog Charles Harris went down. Devon Azorki went there. Kaminsky went down. Pascal started off injured, his rookie mate. So yeah, it was interesting, bro. And I'm gonna say I'm biased there. So, and I was able to watch what he did and how great of a talent he was. And I was blown away, not because he white. He the only white guy on the list, but no, I was blown away at, you know, how much better athlete he was than what he was at Michigan. That's what kind of blew me away. He was a way better athlete, but he was thinner at with the Lions. And I guess it's just a different defensive scheme and all that type of stuff. Playing at Michigan. Remember, he was a guy that played inside too for a year or two at the University of Michigan. And now, I mean, he came to Detroit, leaned out more, speed to power. You know, he did his thing. So I was surprised from the athletic standpoint of view. That's what that surprised me. I knew he was a technician. So that didn't surprise me. I was surprised at how much better athlete he was. You know, even from the combine. And, you know, you still beat up from the season, but he came to Detroit. You know, they got way more athletic. They got way more athletic with him. They got way more athletic with him across that defensive line. So, you know, James Houston, give James Houston a little bit of love too, because yeah, give James Houston some love too, because he came on high. You just wonder if he would have got in from the beginning, bro. I mean, barring injury, if he would have got in from the beginning, I mean, I think we might be having a different conversation. Somebody would have been bumped out of there. So I'm parking all the way in the back. I'm not doing this. This just don't make no sense, dude. I hate the beginning. I like the beginning of the year gym rush a little bit, but not. You know, people come in for a minute, work out, get in your fucking way. Only good thing is the girls. That you know you're not gonna stick around. So I kind of look at the gym as like kind of like work. I don't really like holler at girls in the gym. Now if I see you outside the gym, I'm free. Cool. But yeah, that ain't how I look at it. Look at it, you kind of shitting where you staying at, where you eating at. So that's my opinion on it. But yeah. But yeah, it's a great place to meet people at for sure. Hard working, dedicated, but most of these people gonna fall out. Shit by Groundhog Day, even before that. But hey, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. I don't know why girls act like they can't drive, bro. Like, this lady just turned in so fucking dumb. And yes, I'm talking about you. But yeah, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Appreciate the love, support. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or just Spotify and Anchor, excuse me. So appreciate y'all. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Peace.